in the quiet coastal town of Monterey, California, where the Pacific Ocean whispered secrets to the rugged cliffs, Alexander Alex Thorne was born under a sky painted with the hues of dawn. From a young age, Alex possessed an unyielding spirit, his emerald eyes reflecting the vastness of the sea he loved. His mother, a gentle schoolteacher named Lydia, often told him stories of heroes who braved the unknown, igniting a fire in his heart. His father, a retired fisherman named Elias, taught him the value of resilience against the relentless waves. But it was the tragic loss of his older brother, Marcus, in a distant war that sealed Alex's fate. At 18, with a heart heavy yet determined, Alex enlisted in the United States Navy, dreaming of becoming a SEAL, one of the elite warriors who operated in shadows to protect the light. The journey began at the Naval Special Warfare Center in Coronado, where recruits like Alex were forged in the crucible of basic, underwater demolition SEAL BUD/S training. The sun had barely risen on that fateful first day when Alex and his class of 200 hopefuls plunged into the icy surf. "Embrace the suck," the instructors bellowed, their voices cutting through the roar of the waves. Alex's body screamed in protest as he endured endless push-ups on the sand, his muscles burning like fire. Hell Week. The infamous 5.5 days of continuous torment with only 4 hours of sleep tested the very core of his soul. Hallucinations danced at the edges of his vision as he carried logs with his boat crew, the weight pressing down like the burdens of his past. Among his teammates was a young woman named Serena Voss, a fierce medic with raven hair and a smile that could light the darkest night. Serena, hailing from the misty forests of Oregon, had joined the Navy to honor her fallen father, a Marine. She and Alex formed an unbreakable bond during those grueling hours, pushing each other through the pain. "We're not just surviving, Alex," she'd whisper during midnight runs. "We're becoming unbreakable." By the end of Hell Week, only 50 recruits remained, their bodies battered but their wills sharpened like knives. Alex graduated BUD/S with honors, his name etched in the annals of those who dared to defy the odds. But the real transformation was internal. The boy from Monterey had died in those waves, reborn as a warrior. Deployment came swiftly, thrusting Alex into the heart of conflict in the arid deserts of the Middle East. His first mission was a high-stakes extraction in enemy territory, where shadows hid dangers more lethal than the scorching sun. Clad in night vision goggles, Alex led his team through labyrinthine alleys, his M4 carbine steady in his grip. The air was thick with tension as they breached a compound, rescuing a captured ally amid a hail of gunfire. In the chaos, Serena took a bullet to her shoulder, her blood staining the sand. Alex carried her to safety, his heart pounding not just from adrenaline but from the fear of losing another loved one. "I got you," he murmured, applying pressure to her wound as helicopters thundered overhead. That night, under a canopy of stars, they shared their first kiss, a promise forged in the fires of war. Back home, life was a different battlefield. Alex married Serena in a simple ceremony on the beach where he once played as a child. Their daughter, Isabella Bella Thorne, arrived like a beacon of hope, her tiny hands grasping at the dog tags around Alex's neck. But the shadows of war followed him. Nightmares plagued his sleep, visions of fallen comrades and the acrid smell of gunpowder. PTSD crept in like a thief, stealing moments of joy. Serena, now a nurse at a veterans hospital, understood the silent storms raging within him. "You're not alone, Alex," she'd say, holding him through the tremors. Bella, with her mother's bright eyes and father's determination, became his anchor. At 5 years old, she drew pictures of Daddy the hero, unaware of the toll it exacted. Years blurred into a tapestry of missions, from stealthy insertions in Southeast Asian jungles to counter-terrorism ops in snow-capped mountains. Alex rose through the ranks, earning the Silver Star for valor in a raid that dismantled a terrorist network. Yet each victory came at a cost. He lost teammates, Javier, the joker who lightened the darkest hours, vaporized by an IED, and Liam, his best friend, who bled out in Alex's arms, whispering final words to his unborn child. These losses carved deep scars, but they also fueled his resolve. "We fight so others don't have to," Alex would tell his recruits during advanced training, his voice steady despite the pain. The pinnacle of Alex's career arrived during Operation Shadow Veil, a classified mission to neutralize a high-value target in a fortified stronghold. Intelligence painted a grim picture: heavy defenses, suicide bombers, and civilian risks. As team leader, Alex orchestrated the assault with precision honed from years of experience. Under the cover of a moonless night, they fast-roped from Blackhawks, hearts synchronized in silent rhythm. Gunfire erupted like thunder, bullets whizzing past as Alex charged forward. In the melee, he spotted a child, a boy no older than Bella, caught in the crossfire. Time slowed. Instincts kicked in. Abandoning cover, Alex sprinted through the hailstorm, scooping the boy into his arms and shielding him with his body. A round grazed his vest. Another pierced his leg, but he pressed on, delivering the child to safety before rejoining the fight. The mission succeeded, the target eliminated, but Alex's wound was severe. Evacuated to a field hospital, he awoke to Serena's tear-streaked face. "You reckless fool," she chided, her voice breaking with relief. Bella clutched his hand, her small voice asking, "Did you save the day, Daddy?" In that moment, surrounded by his family, Alex realized the true essence of being an elite warrior. Not the medals or the kills, but the lives preserved, the love protected. Doctors warned his injury might end his field days, but Alex's spirit remained unbroken. He transitioned to instructing the next generation of SEALs, passing on lessons etched in blood and sweat. Retirement came not as defeat but as evolution. At 45, Alex stood on the same Monterey cliffs, watching the sun set with Serena by his side and Bella, now a teenager with dreams of her own, skipping stones into the sea. He founded a foundation for veterans, channeling his experiences into healing others. The journey from recruit to elite warrior had been an odyssey of sacrifice, love, and redemption. Alex Thorne wasn't just a SEAL. He was a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure, to love fiercely amid chaos, and to emerge from the depths stronger than before. In quiet reflections, Alex often thought of Marcus, wondering if his brother watched from above. "I made it, bro," he'd whisper to the wind. The ocean roared back, an eternal salute to the warrior.